Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our IACAC Strive Scan online college fair. We appreciate you being here this evening. As a reminder, your cameras and microphones will be turned off and muted all evening. If you have a question, simply hit the Q&A button below, and the universities or colleges can respond to you that way. You do not have to wait for a specific school to start talking for you to reach out and connect with them via the chat. This evening, we have 5 universities. We have Temple University, Japan campus. We have Calumet College of St. Joseph. We have the University of South Alabama, Texas Christian University, Truman State University, and the University of Tampa. Without further ado, we will kick it off with Temple University, Japan campus.
Okay, thank you, Jeff. So let me bring up my screen. Hello, everyone from Tokyo, Japan. I am based in Japan. My name is Kelly Nuibe. I work for Temple University, Japan campus. For those of you who don't know us, our main campus is in Philadelphia on the east coast of the US. Our second campus is in Rome, Italy. And then our third campus is in Tokyo, Japan. It is possible to go to all 3 campuses. It is also possible to take advantage of any of our study abroad programs around the world. And then, yes, it is possible to come to Japan for all 4 years and earn your US bachelor's degree in Japan. I'm going to be sharing a few key points on why students choose us. I also have QR codes there listed on the bottom of our screens. So if you have a smartphone, you can scan that. That will take you to the website I'm referring to. Number 1 reason why students choose us is because of our quality education. We are fully accredited by the Middle States Commission on Higher Education. It is a US accreditation, so you are earning a world recognized degree. You are being pushed. You will have homework. I know students roll their eyes when I say that, but that's a good thing, right? You're paying to be challenged. You will be learning the skills necessary to succeed in the future and work in any field. Another reason why students choose us is because of our diversity. We have over 60 countries represented. Students come from various backgrounds. We have a lot of third culture kids. For example, I can have an American passport holder growing up in Hong Kong, attending a British school system, speaking with a British accent. It is quite different, but we love it. Third reason why students choose us is because of our study options. We are liberal arts based in Japan. That seems like a small list, but that is actually a very extensive list when you're looking at school options in Japan. Most popular majors are international business studies, international affairs, art, and communication studies, to name a few. Communication studies is 2 tracks, so there's journalism or film production. For art, we are part of the Tyler School of Art, but our Japan campus is liberal arts based, so students are earning a BA in art. What does that mean? It also means that you do not need to apply with an art portfolio. Fourth reason why students choose us is because of our affordability. Our annual tuition for 1 year is about $15,000 US a year, compared to a public university out of state and a private university on the low end. You can see it is quite affordable. In many ways, it is more affordable to go out of country than it is out of state. We are one of the very, very, very few schools in Japan to offer financial aid, GI Bill benefits, and merit-based scholarships. Here's a quick rundown. All right, if you are looking into FAFSA, make sure you apply online and put in the Temple University code 003371. Select your housing as off campus. If your parent or guardian is passing on their GI Bill benefits onto you and they are 100% eligible, that covers all of your tuition. For merit scholarships, make sure you have at least 2 letters of recommendation. It is also based on the grades you are doing thus right now, so make sure you're studying hard. Here's a quick overview on how to apply. I highly recommend you check out our application checklist that gives you a nice rundown of what you need to prepare. We have an online application. If you want to apply through Common App instead, that's totally fine. Test scores, transcripts, personal statement, and application fee. Normally, we require the SAT or ACT. However, during this COVID time, we are willing to forego that if you are not able to get to a test request center, so just let us know. This is for the fall 2021 entry. For future semesters, future years, please contact us as we'll have more up-to-date information. All right, if you are a non-native English speaker, you have TOEFL, IELTS, PTE, or Duolingo. Fifth reason why students choose us is because of our career prep. We help students with part-time job search, internships, full-time employment, all here in Japan. And of course, if you want to go back to wherever your home country is or somewhere else in a different country, that's possible as well. If you're looking to connect with our students, please follow us on social media. Our ambassadors are usually, you can find them on Instagram, TU Japan. It's a great way to see what life is like through their eyes. And we have some fairs, webinars, sample lessons coming up, so feel free to check those out. We do update our website regularly. It's our Counselors on the Virtual Road website. One of the webinars that we'll be having is March 15th, Tea Time, Let's Talk Money. So those are our two student ambassadors. They'll be talking about how they save money and how they spend money. Make sure you register for that. If you have any questions, you can always contact us, ac@tuj.temple.edu. You can also type in questions and I'll be here for the session to answer them by chat. So thank you. Nice to meet all of you.
Thank you, Kelly. Appreciate that very much. Again, a reminder, as Kelly mentioned, you can write your questions out, whether the university is speaking or not. So without further ado, next up, we have Calumet College of St. Joseph.
Hello, everybody. My name is Kelly Burns. I am coming all the way from Whiting, Indiana, which is just like 20 minutes from Chicago and 2 hours from Indianapolis, Indiana. Okay. Just to give you a little background about the school, we are a small Catholic university in Whiting, Indiana. Okay. Basically, there you will have a small atmosphere. A 10-to-1 student-teacher ratio is what you'll get. You'll also get any kind of assistance and stuff that you need. Even pre-COVID, we always had small classes. So that's one of the things that we kind of enjoyed about Calumet College. Also, too, we have sports teams. We've been around since 1951. And also, we have a 94% traditional student to financial aid, okay? We have over 10,000 graduates here at Calumet College of St. Joseph, and we're NAIA school for all of my sports teams and athletic teams. Some of the majors and stuff that we offer here are for our business pathways. We have a different from accounting to the arts, if you're interested in digital arts or studio arts or education, from biomedical science to the social pathways. And so if you're just still not sure what you want to do, we have an awesome general studies program as well. Now, we still accept FAFSA. Of course, we know for our students, it's for October the 15th, so students are welcome to still fill that out. We are still accepting that for all of our students who are looking to get scholarship opportunities or just looking to have questions about financial aid. I can definitely help you with it. Our school code is right there at the bottom of the screen for you to see as well. Also, too, I have our application too for admissions for students that are interested. Now, we are currently not an ACT, SAT school, so you don't need that to apply for the college. But if you do have those scores, we can use those for scholarship opportunities. Of course, we like to give as much money as we can to our students who are looking to pay for college. We know how expensive college can be. And so here at Calumet College, we want to make sure that we can help that to be an easier step for you any way we can as well, okay? Now, for my people who are interested in like extracurricular activities, we have a ton of them on campus, from co-curricular activities, from art club to drama to English to media, from science, we have that. We also have extracurricular clubs from our BSU to GIVE to Los Amigos to GSA or to our student government. We love students to be active on campus. That's one of the ways that students can be creative on campus. They can start their own clubs. And they can get known. I mean, college is difficult during your first years, and we want to make sure that you can make this your own. So joining the club, we always encourage students to join clubs and be active on campus. It's so important. Also for sports teams, if we have any athletic students, anybody interested in sports, whether it's baseball, basketball, cross country, soccer, track and field, wrestling, or competitive dance for the men's side. And on the women's side, we have bowling and softball, basketball, cross country, soccer, track and field, both indoor and out, volleyball, competitive dance, and competitive cheer. So if you're interested in becoming an athlete, or you thought about it, and you said, you know what, I'm not sure, or I'm scared, or I'm not sure if I want to be an athlete in college. We're NAIA school, so we're a little different from Division Ones. We still give out scholarship for athletics as well. So if you want to see if you have the talents to do it, I can definitely get you a hold of the college coach to talk to them and to maybe even set up a tryout for you. We know how difficult the seasons have been around the country with students playing sports. So we have opportunities for you to play with us. We have opportunities for you to get to know the coaches and to find out more information about the different kind of sports teams that we offer here at Cal College. Okay, so if you're interested, I have a link right here as well to show students about how to get involved in sports if that's a passion for you and you want to do it in college. Again, like I said, it's okay if you not always have done it in high school. We'll still open it up to you. Also, we pride ourselves with our honors college. Now, what our honors college is that it's for students in undergrad who are committed to leadership initiatives and curiosity and pursuing qualities and not just test scores. So we look for students for our honors college to have at least a 3.2 GPA. They can attend the seminars once a month, and we do different seminars. It could be on how to prepare for a job interview now that everything is virtual. It could be helping with resume writing. We do things to help prepare our students for the work world. We also engage in service, from doing anything for 10 hours. So it could be anything that they're not getting paid to do. So it could be from picking up trash to big brothers and big sisters, any opportunity to give back. That's what we like to do at Cal College, okay? And if you do that, you can also receive scholarship money for being a part of that group. We give a $2,000 scholarship per year. And then if you do that all 3 years now, again, all 3 years, keep a 3.2 GPA, and you also do your community service, you will get an all expenses paid trip for 10 days to Europe. So you get to study abroad for 10 days for free on the college, okay? And then you can also do it your senior year. And we've been all across the Europe. We've been to England, we've been to France, we've been to Austria, Germany, Italy, Spain, England, Scotland. So that's our plan. As soon as COVID lets up, we're hoping to get the stuff started back again, starting 2022. I know this year we're staying in the US for a fun trip. But the next years we're starting to go back to Europe so that we can finish our study abroad trip with our honor students. Okay. We have apartments for our students in housing. So if anybody that's interested in housing, we can help you with that too, in placement, especially if you're coming from different states across the Chicagoland area, or if you're coming from Northwest Indiana, we can definitely assist you with that as well. And again, my name is Kelly Burns. I'll be the admissions advisor to help you. If you have any questions, I'll send you my email and my office number in case you have any questions outside of here. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Kelly. Appreciate that very much. Next up, we have the University of South Alabama.
Hey, Jeff. Thank you, guys. Hey, guys. Thanks for coming out tonight. My name is Mike Renza, and I'm with the University of South Alabama. Thank you for doing what you're doing during this past academic year. I'm going to share my screen and go through some fun slides. So thanks for coming here. All right. So we'll start from the beginning here. So let me do this from the beginning. Oh, pardon me. Let me stop sharing and go back here. All right. Let me go back here. All right, pardon me. I'm having a little, let me start that again. Let me try that one more time, excuse me. All right, so I'm gonna start from the beginning here, guys. Sorry about that, but yeah, so I'm Mike Renza, guys. All right, so I'm from the University of South Alabama. I'm from LaGrange, Illinois. So, all right, so I'm from the suburbs of Chicago, and I've been with University of South Alabama. It's been 8 years. All right, so welcome and thanks for coming here tonight. And here's Southpaw. All right, so he is our South Alabama like mascot here. So on behalf of University of South Alabama, all right, so we hope you guys are staying like safe and healthy and positive, and hopefully all of us can get through this together as we like go into the fall of 21 and 22 semester and beyond. So FYI, we have done very well in Illinois. So we have increased our enrollment in Illinois about 600% over 7 years. So again, if you ever wanted to meet students who are from your area as far as Illinois, I'm very willing to always like connect you with them as well. So again, welcome to South. As you come into our campus, here's our main like entrance, and on the top right is Southpaw. That is our South Alabama Jaguar. Okay, so we are in Mobile, Alabama. Okay, Mobile is the 4th largest city. All right, so it is the oldest city in Alabama. We are about 1,000 miles from Chicago. And, you know, as far as the St. Louis area, yes, about 650 miles. It's the birthplace of Mardi Gras, actually, right? So a rich history, prime location. Okay, so it's minutes from the Gulf of Mexico. It's right by Destin, Florida. Great music festivals, great farmers markets. We have over, yeah, so as far as like 50 restaurants downtown. Mobile is an economic hub for the Gulf Coast. It's host of the Senior Bowl. Yeah, some people that are from Mobile is Jimmy Buffett, Tim Cook, who's the Apple CEO, and then there's Winston Groom, who's the author of Forrest Gump. Here's some pictures of the Gulf Coast on the top right-hand picture. Right here is downtown Mobile, and we just opened an $80 million football stadium in the fall. That's Hancock Whitney Stadium and the host of the Senior Bowl. And then here is the Mardi Gras Museum. So here are some fun facts on South Alabama. Okay, so we are a 4-year public. It's a doctoral university, about 15,000 students. All right, so we have the bachelor, master, and PhD program. All right, South, it's about 15,000 students. Right, so we have the bachelor, master, and PhD. Average class size 25, ratio 18:1. 80% of your teachers have a doctorate degree. All right, so very big in medical. So we have 2 hospitals and 2 cancer centers and a college of medicine. We treat over 200 and right, so 50,000 patients a year. Also do have a medical school in our campus. Yeah, so we have over now 100 majors. As I mentioned, it's very big in like pre-med, PA, and like nursing, etc. So allied health, but very big in STEM. All right, so we also have an honors college, and we do partner too with Auburn University. All right, so we offer now their Harrison School in Pharmacy. So as you look to the right of the slides here, that's, yeah, so here's Health Sciences and Shelby Hall on the bottom, and that's our STEM careers on the bottom right. Yes, here's some pictures of the campus here. So as I mentioned, we have invested over now $400 million in the campus since 2006. So here's our campus as far as a bird's eye view, more of a drone footage. So it's about 1,200 acres, all right? Tons of green space. So the campus like has grown tremendously. Here's Moulton Tower and Alumni Plaza, and here's inside the tower at night. Here's the rec center. So it's 115,000 square feet, 2 pools, saltwater pools. Here's the pool deck. Here is, yeah, so Shelby Hall and our College of Engineering School of Computing. Here is inside Shelby Hall. Here's Health Sciences for my nursing majors, PA, pre-med, all those fun careers in health sciences. All right, so yeah, so as far as fall 2022, we are going to be test optional now for my seniors and my juniors out there. So again, that is what, yeah, so we're going to be moving forward. So test optional, all you need now is a 3.0. If you do have a test score, we definitely encourage always to send those as well. So that's an update. Also, in-state tuition for out-of-state students, all right? So that's guaranteed. So if you have a 21 or a 1063-0, that is going to be now the in-state tuition and a scholarship. If you are test optional as a 3.0, right, so you will be now reviewed for a scholarship and the in-state tuition. So that's guaranteed all 4 years. Early acceptance programs, College of Medicine, PT, nursing, pharmacy, and 2, we have the Mitchell Scholars Program as well. Cost of attendance, if you have the in-state tuition, it's about $19,000 to $22,000. That's everything out the door, prior FAFSA and scholarships. As far as the non-in-state tuition, it's about $28,000 to $31,000. Over now, as far as like 33, as far as residence halls, all the residence halls have a private bath and shower in all of them. Here's Camellia, here's one of the freshmen. So again, there are no, as far as communal showers or bathrooms as well. South is Division I athletics, home of the Sun Belt Conference, also is part of Division I athletics. Here are some of our facilities. Here's our new football stadium, $80 million investment. And as a reminder, guys, make sure to visit college campuses and meet as many people as you can. And I'm doing a lot of virtual meetings as well as campus, and we have tours every day. So thank you so much for coming. And I apologize for the tech glitch earlier today. So thank you so much, Jeff. And next, I believe we have Jill with TCU.
We do. Thanks so much, Mike. Jill, take it away.
Hey everybody, it's Jill from TCU. Let me get my screen up and running. Hope you guys are all staying warm tonight. Okay. All right, let's start at the beginning here. All right, let's talk about TCU tonight, you guys. Texas Christian University. I've been at TCU for 16 years. I'm a regional rep, so I'm based here in Illinois, and I work with students in 7 different states across the upper Midwest. Tonight, I'm going to take just a few minutes to talk with you about all the reasons that students from Illinois are really drawn to TCU. So sit back, let me know if you have questions. You can type them into the Q&A. I'm not that good at multitasking, so I won't answer them until I'm done speaking though. All right, TCU is just a great fit. That's why so many students from Illinois love TCU. We have under 10,000 undergraduate students. They also love our location. We're located in Fort Worth, Texas. Fort Worth is actually the 13th largest city in the country. We have 5 hospitals, a booming business district and hospital district, as I mentioned. So great places for internships for our students. And the other thing, students from Illinois like to come down south and kick up their heels and sport those cowboy boots that you see. We have a lot of fun at TCU, and we have a lot of fun being in Texas as well. Another thing that really draws students from Illinois to TCU would be that we're just a good fit. Being medium-sized means that we can offer students a lot of personal attention, but also we're large enough so that there are a lot of options. At TCU, we have over 115 different majors through 8 different colleges at the university. We also have our medical school, which is in its 2nd year at TCU. For those of you who like the comforts of home, you'll be happy to know that TCU's residence halls are voted actually 3rd best in the country by the Princeton Review. And we have 16 residence halls. We guarantee housing for freshmen or first-year students, with 8 residence halls actually for our freshman students. For every class, well, actually the average for every class is about 27 students in a classroom. Perfect size. And don't worry, when you come from Illinois, you're not going to be alone, because our 3rd largest group of students at TCU is actually from the state of Illinois. Texas offers our largest group of students on campus, followed by California and then Illinois. So overall, 46% of our students at TCU are from outside of Texas. So you're going to be in great company. Our Career Services Center actually was rated number 8 in the country by the Princeton Review. And I'm really happy to report that within just 3 months after graduation, 85% of our graduates have jobs in their discipline. And within 6 months of graduation, 97% of our students have that first job or that next step in their career, graduate school, medical school, whatever that might be. We also, students love the school spirit at TCU. We have a lot of fun. There are so many things to do on campus as well as in the city of Fort Worth. We're Division I athletics with the Big 12 Conference. We're the smallest school of the Big 12. Our students get in free to every home athletic event. And just we celebrate things. If you don't like the color purple, you might have to learn to like the color purple to be at TCU. Lots of fun, lots of pride, lots of school spirit. We'd love to have you guys come down and take a look. We do offer campus visits. Not many colleges are doing campus visits this year, but we are at TCU. I will admit we've had to kind of cut back the numbers a little bit to keep with CDC guidelines about how many students are in a tour group, but we'd love to have you come visit. The website is listed at the top, www.admissions.tcu.edu/visit. As you can tell from this picture, Texas is having a little bit of winter weather right now. So while we'd love to have you come visit us, it might be better if you wait until later in the spring or over the summer. And we love it when you come down to visit. A couple of other things that I want to point out would just be, I talked about our 115 different majors at the university. 6 of our majors are a little more competitive to get into, but that means that they're fantastic majors. Nursing is our #1 major in terms of competitiveness. All of our business majors grouped together would be another, major that's competitive. And then our pre-med feeder majors. So that would be biology, biochemistry, chemistry, and neuroscience. So if you're thinking about those majors, feel free to reach out to me. My email address is listed on the screen. And I do try to answer questions within 2 business days. If I ever don't answer your question, just email me back again. I work with students in 7 states and over 1,000 different applicants every year. I'm happy to help, and I would love to show you guys why I love TCU so much. Have a great night, you guys, and thanks so much.
Thanks, Jill. Appreciate that very much. Next up, we have Truman State University.
Hi there, everyone. My name is Joseph Recupero, and I have Michaela and Catherine with me. We are all admissions counselors at Truman. So we're going to talk a little bit about the school for you. So we are located in Kirksville, Missouri. We are a public liberal arts and sciences institution. We are located on a beautiful 180-acre campus in Kirksville, Missouri, which is a town of around 17,500. So it's a nice small college town feel. With a beautiful campus. We are one of the #1 public universities in the Midwest, and we have held that title for the past 24 years. So that is something we are extremely proud of. At Truman, we are a predominantly undergraduate institution with close to 5,000 undergraduate students, but we also host spectacular graduate programs and have a student body of about 300. Your average class size is going to be about 25 students. You're going to get a lot of individualized attention, lots of opportunities for discussion and debate in your classes, and a chance to really form strong relationships with your professors, be involved in research, and be involved in a lot of different activities on campus as well. We have a 14-to-1 student to faculty ratio. So again, we have a very tight-knit community. You're going to form mentor-mentee relationships with your professors, get to work on their research or have them sponsor your research, and maybe even compete against them in some of our intramural sports or club sports. So we really like the idea of building a close-knit community while also really putting emphasis on the liberal arts and sciences.
This is Catherine. I'm here to talk a little bit about our academic programs. So we have 49 majors programs here. Some of our most popular programs here at the school are our nursing program, our business administration program. Accounting is one of the #1 majors here at this university. We are internationally accredited with our business program, so that's one of the top bringers for that. We also have really cool programs for statistics. We just introduced a data science graduate program that goes along with that, and we're always growing our program. So we also recently have started developing a music therapy program, which is becoming more popular over the years. We have 62 minors, a lot of students here at Truman because we're lucky to have that liberal arts and sciences kind of curriculum to help kids and students explore their interests. A lot of students will either double major or they'll pick up a minor while they're here. Students are really encouraged to kind of explore what they want to do and pick up different skills and things like that. The liberal arts and sciences helps develop that agile and flexible thinking skills that you need once you graduate from here. Additionally, we have a host of pre-professional programs. So while we don't have like a medical school attached to Truman, we have different pre-med programs that you can take tracks of while you're here. We have pre-med. If you want to become a teacher, there's a pre-education program and different things like that. And then we also have academic and career support. So we have different academic supports for you around campus. I know jumping from high school to university is kind of a big jump. And so there's different academic supports for you here, including a writing center. Our professors are lucky to have a lot of time to work with students. And so you can walk in and kind of ask your professor whatever you need help with. And we also have career support. So our Career Services Center will host different events to bring in companies and employers to our campus. They'll help with resume critiques and application critiques and just help you get ready. We also have over 230 plus student organizations here. So when you're not in class, you can go outside of class and join some different communities. We have groups from academic honor organizations. We have Greek life, arts, music, and theater. We have anything you can imagine. We like to say there's an organization for everybody. My favorite group is PLANTS, exclamation point. It's an acronym that stands for Plant Lovers Also Need to Socialize. Kirksville is very community oriented, so you can definitely find whichever communities that you might be interested in. The other thing that comes with the liberal arts and sciences are just hands-on learning opportunities. We really believe in getting our students out and on the ground when you come here. So whether you're trying to prepare to be a teacher, you go into the classroom. If you're wanting to be a physical therapist, there's some hours that goes with that. But then there's also these other enriching experiences like internships and study abroad and student research. All of our students, almost everybody, completes one of these things at this time at our university. We also have what's called the capstone project. So these are really strong ways so that you can kind of practice your craft before going out into the real world.
Okay, so the cost to attend is actually a fairly great price. In state, we have about $18,000 for our students, and out of state is about $25,000. This is for the entire year. So divide half that up for each semester. The only difference between the two costs is the cost of tuition, and everything else is the same. And these are for the 2021 to 2020 to 2021 school year. It'll be a little bit different for fall 21 students. And then the way to apply, we have a free application that you can find at apply.truman.edu, or you can do it through the Common App. These are a list of things that you can submit just to be accepted into the university. And the ACT score this past year has been test flexible. We're not sure what it's going to be for fall 2022 at the moment. We do have the FAFSA where you can fill that out and get some federal aid. And then finally, we also have visit opportunities. We are having in-person visits, so feel free to schedule one at visit.truman.edu and come see us. We're super excited to have you here. We are following all safety protocols, so it is a safe visit. Our contact information is right there. Please let us know if you have any questions, and thank you so much.
Thanks everybody from Truman, appreciate that. And our final university is the University of Tampa this evening.
I was on mute. Sorry, everyone, but welcome. Thanks so much for joining. Just real short and sweet. I'm going to give you UT in a nutshell, scratch the surface. It's a limited window of time to hit all those points. I am a representative with the University of Tampa, work closely with students from Illinois, and I'm actually originally from the Chicagoland area myself. I'm from Vernon Hills, so I made that similar transition from Illinois to Florida. My slides will advance here. Give me 1 second. Okay, there we go. So we are located in West Central Florida. Just like to point this out so you can see where we are in relation to some other major neighboring cities such as Orlando, Miami. More commonly, you'll hear this area referred to as the Tampa Bay area. So that encompasses the neighboring cities of both St. Pete and Clearwater, about 30 minutes away, offer really vibrant city feels, beautiful beaches. And this is a really great image just to highlight that proximity to the downtown. So you can see Plant Hall and just this pedestrian bridge connecting us to the downtown. Beautiful beaches I mentioned to take advantage of, especially coming from Illinois. I'm not going to lie, that was something that really appealed to me. and appeals to our students. But beyond that, there's a lot happening in Tampa Bay. For those of you following, you know this has been a really big year for sports. It's been super exciting. The Stanley Cup champions, Super Bowl champions, Rays in the World Series. This is really fun. Typically, students get discounted tickets to these events, transportation. We have a lot of different seasonal events taking place, a winter village, so you can get that Chicago, Illinois atmosphere and skip out on the cold, a river walk to stay active, hop on and off, access different shops and restaurants in the downtown. So there's a lot happening. Just some basic background on UT. We are private, so it's the same cost for in-state and out-of-state tuition. We're independent, so we don't have a religious affiliation, and we're a medium-sized school, so not too big, not too small, about 9,600 students. We like to say that we have an urban environment with the campus feel. This is also a really nice aerial shot, so you can see that our campus is tight-knit, it's self-contained, there's no major city streets running through it, but you have that accessibility to the downtown. So it's the best of both worlds, having that city life and campus atmosphere. We also have a very diverse student body. So we have the average student coming from 1,000 miles away from home. You're definitely not alone if you're coming from Illinois. All 50 states are represented, over 130 different countries. So you really get to study with people who are different than yourself. And then switching gears here a little bit in terms of academics, our average class size is roughly 22 students, pretty comparable to what you're used to in high school, with a 17-to-1 student to faculty ratio. So you'll really be getting that personalized academic experience. The professors know your name when you're in class, when you're not in class. They're there as a viable resource for internships and job opportunities. So that's definitely something that students get to take advantage of in those small class sizes at UT. We offer over 200 different areas of study, so there's a lot of flexibility in double majoring, majoring and minoring in a field that are unrelated, and 3 of our fields require a separate application later on. So that would be nursing, education, and athletic training. If you're thinking of any of those down the road, just be mindful of that. They will all require a separate application and are not direct admit. And then in terms of financial aid, we offer students on average $11,000 in scholarships and grants. Our average student is receiving that amount. So about 97% of our students are receiving some sort of financial aid. We offer merit awards to incoming freshmen. So this can range anywhere from $4,000 to $18,000, just depending on your GPA and course rigor during our test optional term. And we also have a net price calculator on our website, so you can go in, plug in some figures, and it should spit back out a more realistic cost of tuition for you and your family. And then right here, I just have our application deadlines, depending on if you're, a junior or senior at this time in the process. We are rolling admission, and all of these deadlines are non-binding. You can find them on our website. I always encourage students to apply sooner rather than later. If you haven't applied yet, or you're thinking about applying in the future, just give me a call or shoot me an email after the event or sometime down the road. I'll be happy to give you a fee waiver so you can skip that application fee. And like I mentioned earlier, we are test optional, so you don't have to worry about test scores. Just send us your essay, letter, recommendation, application, and official high school transcript. And like everyone else, we are also doing in-person visits, safely, of course, and a bunch of other fun virtual events. So I definitely encourage you to sign up for some of those if you want to hear more about a specific department in general. So thank you, guys.
Thanks so much. Appreciate that, Veronica. So we've got a few minutes left tonight, folks, and I've asked each one of the universities and colleges to come back on and really give you their favorite event or tradition for on campus. So take it away. Who wants to go first?
I can. One of the first things that students do when they come to campus after move-in day is called Truman Week, and we have all the different residence halls that freshmen can live in. We have 6 of them. Each one has their own colors, they have their own mascot, and they'll compete against each other in different competitions, like a ridiculous relay, a trivia competition, a talent show, a service competition. And it's a really fun way. It's kind of like Hogwarts House Cups. But it's for the College Cup, and it's an actual trophy that's like 2 feet tall, over 2 feet tall. It's really great, and it's a great way to get to know other people in your residence hall and get to explore Truman on your own time. I won it my freshman year, and it's one of my crowning joys of this to this day. So that's one of my favorite.
I'll go next for Temple University Japan campus. It's actually really hard to choose because once you step out campus, you have all of Tokyo to play with. So it's kind of hard to argue with that. But in terms of an on-campus thing, just any event in general, our students love. If you mention free food, they come flocking over, and I'll be staring at my student worker saying, hey, you owe me an email reply. But that's just how much they love food. So it's a warm community, and that's what we love.
Hi there, it's Mike here at South Alabama. Actually, yeah, so Mobile is the birthplace of Mardi Gras, and it's a holiday on campus. So that is tomorrow, Fat Tuesday. So there's no school at the University of South Alabama, which is interesting. So that's all part of the culture. And we have something in the spring called Ooze Ball. It's a volleyball tournament played in 6 inches of mud with all the Residence Hall students. It's like a round robin tournament, and it's put on by our Southerners, which are our ambassadors for alumni. So there's a couple fun facts on Mobile and South Alabama. Thank you.
Hi, Kelly from Calumet College. I would say Whiting is a very nice area. It's a small town area from Chicagoland. So we have different fests from Pierogi Fest to Wickedly Whiting, but the one that sticks out to me the most would be when we have homecoming. And during homecoming, we have a bonfire on the beach. So we rent out like the whole beach, and we have a bonfire, and the students are able to get to know each other. They get to sing and dance and just get accustomed to college life and ask questions to our older students or our younger students. And it's just a good way for us to bond together as a school before class starts. So I really like the bonfire over the beach before it starts getting too cold.
I'll jump in real quick. At UT, we have something called Party in the Park, and we usually bring a celebrity like Mike Posner, T-Pain, Jesse McCartney, to name a few in the recent years, and they'll come in our plant park that overlooks the downtown, perform, and it's free for students. So it's a lot of fun.
Well, speaking of celebrities, I love our holiday party at TCU. We had to cancel it this year just because of all of the CDC guidelines, and we started our winter break 1 week early this year. But we have this in our quad area at TCU, which is where all of our concerts are. College Game Day comes there. So it's fantastic. We bring the Jumbotron over from the stadium. We play those cartoon shows like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. We have the ice skating where you put the little booties over your shoes. But most importantly, Santa and Mrs. Claus wear purple velour suits and come in and bring Christmas cheer to everybody. So that's a fun thing.
Very fun. Well, thank you, everybody. Really appreciate you joining us this evening. For the students, feel free to continue to write questions real quick. They will be recorded, and the universities can get back to you. For the universities, thank you for your time and participating this evening. For the students, there will be a transcript of this that will come out to you here in the near week. And I wish everybody a great evening. Stay safe. If you're here in Chicago, stay warm. And we'll see you again at another Strive Scan event. Have a good evening, everybody. Bye-bye.